Hello, I'm Gia. I'm going to be talking about measuring gender for my college course, Psychology at Aspen University. Gender identity is a hot topic of conversation today. Many people are being open about their journey of identifying as male or female. There's about 150,000 youth, 13 to 17 years old, and 1.4 million adults identify as transgender in the United States. Transgender claim they were born this way and not something they can change. But what is a correct way to measure one's gender? I'm going to be discussing different types of measurements. It can be measured biologically or socially. When a person is measured biologically, it is based on their chromosomes, gonadal structure, hormone level, and genitalia. Socially, a person can be measured by how feminine or masculine they are, more behavioral, so just their characteristics that classify them between male or female. Some measurements use specific guidelines for measuring gender. One example is a study done in Canada. It's called the Labor Force Gender Index. So basically, there's 4 components of the measurement. One is responsibility for caring for children. One is hours of work related to partner or spouse. Another is education compared to partner or spouse. And lastly, occupational segregation. In this study, they have people survey their comparison to their spouse. Does one spouse care for the children? Is one spouse the breadwinner and more educated? This is an exciting way to measure gender, and it's not necessarily based on biological traits, so I thought it was a good example. Fair or not fair? The discussion on how gender should be measured is complicated. Biological traits may be present, but other attributes can put into question one's right sex. For instance, the South African runner video we were assigned to watch. The woman is biologically a woman, but may have chromosomes that she's a man. They're questioning her. They want her to be tested. Other women may feel it is unfair that a woman may have male chromosomes, can compete professionally as an athlete in a women's league. That is a tough one for me. She's technically a woman, so she should be able to compete and not be discriminated against off her chromosomes, in my opinion, because that's what makes her special. But some people may feel she's cheating. I feel empathetic for transgender individuals because of all they've had to go through just to be happy. They're not bothering anyone. They just want to be who they truly feel they are and live up to their fullest potential, whether that be male or woman. It doesn't bother me personally. I think they go through a lot just to want to be themselves. One example of a transgender woman, Laverne Cox. She's an actress on Orange is the New Black. She recently shared time in her life where she was contemplating suicide because of her struggles as a transgender. She said the only reason she did not take her life was to prevent them from shaming her at her funeral by using her birth name, which was her male name, which she still won't reveal. She says her last name is Cox, won't reveal the first name. In her heart, she was a woman, and all she wanted was to be identified and respected as one. Since then, on the bright side, she has gone on to a great career and even nominated for an Emmy. Transgender struggles. Unfortunately, transgender people face many obstacles. Often they are discriminated against in just about every setting, including healthcare, housing, employment, education, and legal recognition in their real gender. The needs of transgender are not well looked into. Hopefully, in the future, this will change. Thank you.